I have been in a little bit of a rut. I have found myself scrolling again for I don't even know how long. I've just felt completely burnt out. I've felt like I've been consuming more than I've been creating. I've felt anxious. There's something about laying in your bed and turning over and just picking up your phone and not being excited about anything else in the morning. That's just a trap for doom scrolling, like a huge habit I've tried to break. It's looking at my phone in the morning, especially looking at social media in the morning. So what does this have to do with what I eat in a day? I like to have a recipe that I just love first thing in the morning, because if you can romanticize your mornings, have the protein date balls that you're excited to go downstairs and eat, or a coffee that you're excited to eat, and it doesn't even have to be food, but just if you're excited about yoga or working out or going on a walk or anything, I found that really helps in terms of breaking this habit. But for me, I'm almost always getting to the gym early in the morning, so that's usually why I like to eat something. Here's the thing about eating though, is sometimes I wake up and I'm not that hungry in the morning, and I want to honor that. So these protein date balls are good because they are a grab and go. Okay, if I'm not hungry now, then I can grab them, take them to the gym, and if I decide I'm hungry, then great, and if not, at least I had something just in case. Does that make sense? And that's why I'm always a little hesitant about what I eat in a day, but I also like them at the same time because I love seeing people's recipes. I love seeing how other people live in general. I think YouTube is incredibly interesting for that reason. Like, just seeing how other people live is interesting to me. So I'm not even going to lie right now. I have been awake for a little bit. I've been planning this video. I'm gonna show you guys my favorite date protein ball recipe. I've been trying to perfect this recipe for a second now, and I think I've done a pretty good job. Okay, I just spent like 30 minutes filming TikToks and stuff because, you know, I'm on that grind. But I just wanted to give a shout out to Just Ingredients. This is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. I just ordered this, and the vanilla bean protein powder is what I'm gonna be using for my protein balls, and it's really good. I'm impressed. This recipe is incredibly easy. It's literally coconut flour, oat flour, protein powder, honey, nut butter of choice, and dates. And chocolate chips if you like chocolate chips. So I use this Ninja blender, but it can also be kind of like a KitchenAid type of thing. So if you have a KitchenAid, great, or this, you can mix it with your hands. The consistency, it might be really hard to stir. I do not have oat flour, so I'm going to mix up some oat flour right now. I'm gonna blend it all up, roll it into balls, and then sometimes I like them in the freezer because of the consistency and because Florida is so hot. So if I like bring them outside, they're gonna melt. So the freezer gives me more time. But the ideal consistency is putting them in the freezer first and then putting them in the fridge. Then they're like chewy and not so hard, but somewhere in between. You're gonna find with a lot of my recipes, they're very intuitive, okay? Like if you want to use real nut butter and real honey, awesome. Or if you want more of a peanut buttery taste, use more, and use less of this and more of this. Like I will always give you measurements if you want something specific or you don't know how you want to change up the recipe. But you'll find that sometimes I'll use more peanut butter if I'm wanting more of a peanut buttery taste, or other times I'll use more dates if I'm wanting more of like a caramely date type of sea salt action. Never be afraid to experiment, because really I am not a cook, I am not a chef. I didn't go to school for anything like this. This is all through making recipes, taste testing them, and then switching things in and out. I think the hardest part about making recipes and just cooking at home instead of eating out is just the sheer fact that you know you're gonna have to clean up an incredible amount of mess. And I, for one, am not good at being a clean cook. Like if I'm cooking something or baking something, I know that I'm gonna have stuff everywhere. I don't know how people like clean as they cook, but that is kind of the trade-off that you have to have if you want to eat healthier, more whole foods. You can't just chuck it in the microwave. I'm at the grocery store. I need to pick up a few things because the recipe that I'm going to show you guys tonight truly is one of the best recipes I've literally ever made in my life. Ever made. I really have been trying to eat more whole foods for sure, but that kind of excludes my coffee, okay? I think I'm gonna grab a little coffee. Nobody get mad, okay? Okay, I just spent forever going to the store and picking up stuff for dinner, and I'm hungry. I'm a hungry gal. I am very hungry. I think I'm literally just gonna have some basic chicken tacos because I already have shredded chicken made. If there's one hack that I teach you, it's that if you prep at least your ingredients, it saves so much time and stress. So shredded chicken's like incredibly easy to just always have on hand. I'm gonna make some salsa right now because I always have to make salsa for the week. Out of all of like the types of food in the world, I love Mexican food so much. Like tacos, chips and salsa. I could probably just have an entire meal of chips and salsa and eat nothing else in the day. I don't know. And honestly, you just pulse this for like a little bit. You don't want it super watery. It makes it gross. It doesn't make it like salsa consistency. We gotta do a taste test. I wish I had more onion, but it was used in a lot of other recipes this week. So we're just doing what we can. I also make this cilantro lime sauce, but I'm gonna show you guys that for dinner because I'm gonna use it for my salad dressing. So good. Okay, I need to warm up my chicken and my tortillas, and we're pretty much done. I have decided that I'm going to start eating at least my lunches or one meal a day just outside. Why not? Why not? Especially if it's good weather. Like, why would I sit inside my house when I can sit out in the sun and hang out? And yeah. It's getting really late in the day and I haven't gone to the gym or anything, but honestly, my body really does crave movement every single day. So I think instead of going to the gym, I'm just going to do yoga or Pilates on my mat here. And then I'll show you guys my dinner recipe. Oh, shoot. There is nothing quite like sweet potato. I love sweet potato. I will take sweet potato as my carb source before rice any single day. I know a lot of people would probably traditionally have this meal with rice. So if you would like to do rice instead, totally fine. I am going to be over here with my sweet potato, wishing you all the best in life. I'm just gonna cube this, season it. What's really awesome is if you guys have an air fryer, you can air fry the salmon bites and the sweet potato at the same time, and it's just less mess. I like to make sure that my salmon is cooked very, very well. I almost kind of char the outside. So don't make fun of me for how cooked the salmon is. I realized I already had this made, but I need to show you guys the dressing. So this is like a cilantro lime dressing. All it is Greek yogurt, lime juice, garlic powder, salt, pepper, half of a green pepper, and like a fourth of a white onion, and a huge thing of cilantro. So I am just kind of remixing it all, making sure that it's all good. Gosh, I am literally so excited to eat this. Seriously, seriously, cheers. Okay guys, my camera is about to die, so I'm gonna end it here. I'm obviously going to have some sort of sweet treat later. Most likely either a protein ball or I have ice cream in the fridge. Both sound amazing. If you guys struggle like me with doom scrolling or trying to reset your life or just anything like that, I'm gonna bloop up some videos here. I also have a podcast called the Brighten Your Day Podcast if you are interested in more of my yap sessions. And yeah, go outside and see the sun, especially if you haven't today, even if it's a walk for a second, anything like that. Until next time, bye.